Hello, Supermom. So, here is the last activity of this module, and it is very interesting. Many would find it super boring, but then this activity has no choice. So, it will feed your soul. Any guesses? What would it be like? Take a moment. Which is the activity which is, I would say, it's the most important activity after meditation, and it would be amazing. Yes, like till then I would share the screen. Yes, so it's reading books. Feed your soul by reading books daily. So as I said, there is no choice. Reading books is one of the life supporting skill set. So if you haven't developed that skill set till now, motherhood is your second chance to have that skill set. It's a very powerful habit and it awakens your soul and help you grow tremendous. You would get to know so many new ideas. It would change the way you look at things. It would help your mindset grow and give you so many ideas. And you can even know the mindsets and struggles of people by successful people, the legends, by reading their autobiographies. So, and or maybe you can travel to a fantasy world, have an escape from the reality, have a cup of coffee with the legends, maybe with some Vivekanand or Albert Einstein. So, when you read the books of legends, you start to pick their habits subconsciously and you try to act like them. So, have some starters from the legends on yourself and your baby. So, some of you might say, I hate reading. I just cannot read. But then you cannot skip it. It's life supporting activity, just as cooking. Many didn't like to cook, but then pandemic made it compulsory for you. So in a similar way, swimming is also a life supporting activity and skill set. So is the meditation with this current lifestyle, with so much of stress level. And so is reading. You cannot skip it. You can start with the easy reads. There you have a choice, but you cannot skip reading altogether. So here it would be, learn, teach to learn in the truest sense for those who hate reading. Teach it to your kid on how to do the activities which you dislike to begin with, and gradually you fall in love with it. So there is this whole process you have to go through from disliking something to being neutral with it and then falling in love with it. So teach this to your kid and he would thank you for it. But don't read superficially. When you read, give your 100%, give your efforts 100%. And that is how we become our best version. We already know the importance of reading. There is a lot we have heard. We know it already. So we are not going much into it, deeper into it. We will directly go to what we should read. First is self-development books. They are very important. The first recommendation is The Secrets because you would get to know the rules of manifestation, which is very important for your baby album, which we already went through in the previous modules. Then second example is Seven Habits, so to become very productive. And third is Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus for a happy married life. There you would actually step in the shoes of your partner and have a very loving and understanding bond. So there are several other books like Atomic Habits, Ego is My Enemy, then Seventh Habit, Alternative Habits, and so on and on. You can pick any book from the self development genre and enjoy reading it and even implement the knowledge, not just read it and keep it down, start implementing it also. Then the second genre is autobiographies. For this, there is a very interesting thing. You can play a rapid game in your family and friends. If you are confused on whose book you should read, if you are struggling with whose autobiography you should start first, so then just play this round. Ask them who is their favorite idol and Just play this round and make a list. Keep making this list and then start reading the autobiographies and then strike off that the books you have already read from that list. So you can feel the accomplishment and you can plan very well accordingly, and you would have a great list on the autobiography. So you're just have a cup of coffee with Gandhi or Sachin Tendulkar, Dhirubhai Ambani. So when you read autobiographies, you are actually having a conversation with them. You are getting into their minds and how they perceive things and how they responded in that particular scenario, know their struggles, know how their mind works, and you can pick up those in your routine life and have, 0.0001% of their abilities and qualities within you, and through you, you would be able to transfer it in your kid. Isn't it very, very interesting and amazing thing? So that is why autobiographies are very, very important, and we won't be skipping. You can start with the short reads. On autobiographies also, we get some 50-pager book, and then maybe you can go to the lengthier ones. But to begin this amazing process, right? Next is garbhsanskar. So we would read on garbhsanskar because we are practicing it, right? So to strengthen our faith in this practices, read on garbhsanskar. Pick up some garbhsanskar books and read it. Read on how it works, how it is very important, and how it changes everything, and make this pregnancy a wonderful experience and help you create your own masterpiece. And lastly, we read storybooks to escape from the reality, to travel to other places virtually, and here we can add books of courage to have that quality in our kid. Read books of beauty, read the Kalidasa, the poetry on the beauty description, the clouds, the nature, the rain, rivers, waterfall, read all the books of beauty and have that wow factor. You know, suppose we buy a dress and we wear it once, we feel amazing. We are like, wow, this dress is so nice. But when we wear it the next time, we don't feel the same. Like it becomes a routine. Then the third time or the fourth time, we don't even remember how we felt when we wore it first. So we lose that wow factor. But kids are not the same. They find wow factor in everything. They look everything with awe. The moon, the trees, the sun, the water puddles, the leaves, the sand. For them, everything is just as interesting as it is. And for us, it is just a normal thing. We don't even notice things. So kids have a lot of high wow factor. We have less of it. So we will have an assignment on it. Then, which we will see in the next video in the assignment section. And then read books on fairy tales, just, immerse yourself in the magical world. Then we would even read books of moral stories because we want to inculcate the moral values also in our kids, right? So do keep short books for, later trimester when you are unable to read easily while sitting on your desk. So you can read it while, laying down and resting. So you can keep some short books for the last trimester. Also, passive reading is not allowed. So here actually the session ends on this module. Be your best version. So let me just quickly cover why passive reading is not allowed. What is passive reading? It is listening. The audiobooks, which are very trending these days, but audios are not allowed because our focus is not 100% there. When we listen to something, right now also you're listening. Some of you might be, replying to someone on your phone. Some of you might be doing some other work while listening to this video, or even might be pausing it and talking to someone or doing some other work. So it is passive. It is not active. We are not 100% involved. So to make you 100% involved, we start with the home chanting, some breathing, and some other chants to bring you 100% here. So it's same with audiobooks. When you listen to it, when you listen to podcast, so your mind keeps on wavering. It would go here, it would go there. So you're not actively involved. Whereas when you're reading a book, your attention cannot go other way. Otherwise, you won't be able to comprehend whatever is written there, right? So that is why audiobooks and podcasts, you can of course listen to them, but then you cannot skip reading books. Reading books actively is very important, and that is why it's just the attention thing. You might say, no, I listen to it 100%, I'm fully aware, but it's not same as the way you read books. There is always a difference in attention span. That is how our mind works, basically. So it is very highly recommended to read books. You can obviously listen to it, the podcast or the audiobooks. It's not like it's strictly no or it's harmful, but don't skip reading books actively. So now let's go to our assignment for the books and for the wow factor. And I hope you pick some good books and make your own list. See, I'm not giving you the list because then it would be my list. It would be whatever I like, not it would be all about me and not about you. So that is why I want you to make your own list of books. I want you to make your own list of bhajans, own list of music, because then it would be yours, personalized yours. Also, you can even learn about Pak Shastra. We are not covering here, it would be covered in the advanced course. So, Pak Shastra would involve how to cook food, how to eat. We will have food prayer in it, and how to have the holistically kitchen made, and all those things, which kind of vessels to be used, and what are the timings to be, when the food should be eaten. So all that will be covered in Pak Shastra. So for now, let's go to the assignment related to books in the next video. Namaste.